Other than that, it done nothing. The Bible say the people perish for lack of a vision.
That's true.
You have a vision. Once you get the vision, baby, you need a plan on how to make that vision a reality. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do.
Absolutely. I agree. And it's from my standpoint, I feel like you gotta have the grit to keep being told no.
Yep.
You gotta have the grit, because you gotta be your own cheerleader. I don't know how many times I try to start the radio station. They're like, nope, that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
And I would ask, like, tell me how to do it. What should I do? How should I start this? They're like, nope. I said, all right, cool. That yes is gonna be a yes one day.
That's right.
I had 1,000 no's, but you gotta
right.
have the grit. For the people out there, you have to have the grit. You can have the dream, but if there's no action behind that dream,
That's it.
There's
It
no
just
plan.
stays a dream, doesn't it?
It's
It'll just be a dream.
it's dead in the water. But definitely you gotta have tough skin. I'm sure you know that. You
That's
gotta have
right.
tough skin,
You
because there's
do.
people gonna always detour you from something of the bigger plan. But God wanna see how tough you are.
That's right.
Because if
That's
someone
right.
tells you, oh, you can't say, never mind, you're like, oh, okay, never mind. That's it. It's over.
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
you gotta always, no matter, even if it's the most outrageous dream, y'all, you have to keep doing it, because you're the visionary. You're the one
That's
that
right. With
I
the
saw
vision.
this. I saw this in my sleep. I knew from the way it was gonna look, the people I was gonna have, and I just said, like, God's gonna just. I'm not even worried about it, because I had people say, "How do you know it's even gonna work?" I said, "It's gonna work because God's gonna make it work."
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
And He is the ultimate boss.
That's right. He sure is.
It's all
Your
good.
eyes on him.
The people that love it will be here. The people that don't love it won't be here. I don't cater
That's
to
right.
everybody. I cater to the people that love me.
That's right.
And that's it.
That's
and if
right.
it's too corny, too small, too little, it's okay. I'm all over the world.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And don't worry about what other people think about you. And in
sure.
the process, you can't give any weight to that.
Absolutely.
You have to keep going, honey. If they're not on your side, if they're complaining about your vision, get rid of them.
Get rid
I
of
tell you,
them.
I blocked 3 people already in 2025.
2025. We start with
They
that
blocked.
name.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I can't talk to you no more.
For
you know.
sure.
I'm praying
and
for
words
you,
are
but I
energy.
ain't talking.
When
Yeah.
you agree, words are energy.
Words are
If you're gonna speak
enemies.
ill of yourself, like I can't do this,
That's
I
right.
can't, you gotta say you can do it.
That's right. That's
For
what
sure.
I
Words
tell my
are power.
children every day. Your words have power. God spoke the word into existence by words. Words were meant for creativity.
Ooh, for real.
Your words can create your world.
That's right.
What you saying.
It
And so
can.
what you speaking over your life,
That's
you keep
right.
speaking it. It will come true.
It will come true. You just gotta. It's all about the mindset. When you think it, like they say, think and achieve and believe.
That's
it will
right.
happen for sure. Because
That's
I
right.
tell people this was just an idea, and honestly, I didn't think. You know, in my head, that little doubt, you have that 1%, but then I'd wake up like, nah. So when I got the name, people don't know how I got the name. 223 in the phone means bad. So like, you know, DJ Bad Girl.
That's
You
right.
know, I had to put that in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And what I want to do, I want to take over Vegas radio. So that's what I want to do.
Honey, go right ahead. It's yours for the asking.
That's right. Guys, don't go nowhere. We have the superstar in the building. We just making change, making moves. It's all about that positivity, that energy. Thank you guys so much. Don't go nowhere, y'all.
I just want to know if you got anything new for 2025 and music. Because man,
I'm
you can sing.
in the studio. I'm in the studio, and I've been writing over the years. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be picking and choosing from all of the songs that I've done, and I've got a couple of our new songs that are just written. So I had told my son that it was time for me to retire from singing, and that I didn't want to do it anymore, that I didn't want to do any more concerts. I told him last year, I said, don't book me for anything, I'm done, I want to do some other stuff. But I also know that I feel guilty because, you know, well, you guys can tell me if I still have it or not.
Yes, you
I'm
sure do.
still
Yes, you
singing.
do. Oh, yeah.
And I think it would be, at this point, I feel that it would be wrong of me not to use the gift that God has given me. And even about a month or so ago, I was singing at a concert, and a woman walked up to the stage crying, and she told me how Black Butterfly had saved her life. And she gave the whole story, and the security came up and was trying to get her to leave, and I said, leave her alone. I want her to tell me how she is, and she said that Black Butterfly has saved her life. And when you hear stories like that, you know, and it was only a month ago, I think, that this happened. When you hear stories like that about how you touch people's lives and you still have the ability to do it. I mean, I'm 75. My voice does not sound like that 25-year-old
Yeah.
young girl, but the voice is still there, and it's still, I still believe that I have the ability to touch and change lives. So I'm gonna continue on. So give me this year
Okay.
to get that project together, and I'm gonna be up in here making sure you play.
I'm playing. Do everything. Remix everything.
Making sure he playing it.
That's right.
I will. I sure do. Sure
Oh,
will.
that's a good one.
Yep.
Hi, this is Deniece Williams, and I'm listening to Dirty B on 22.3 TOVR.